Hello, I'm Giles Darling and I write novels, plays and non-fiction books. In this video, I continue to show an example of how to create dozens of story ideas from a what-if moment. This follows the process outlined in my How to Create Story Ideas videos, which I include a link to below. So let's ask even more open-ended questions about artificial intelligence and AI teachers. Question 9. What are the potential benefits? For students, the potential benefits include each student having the equivalent of access to the best teacher in the world, assuming, as discussed in an earlier video, that the AI teacher has been programmed with this information. One-on-one teaching also means that students can learn at their own pace. This is often preferable to learning at the classroom's pace, which is necessary when a single teacher has to teach a group of children simultaneously. The classroom's pace can often be too fast for a student, causing them to fall behind and become frustrated. Or it can be too slow for the student, leading to them becoming bored, disengaged and misbehaving. As mentioned in an earlier video, some school subjects are better when students interact with each other rather than learning individually. For these group lessons, AI teachers coupled with augmented reality or virtual reality could link individual students with others around the globe who are learning about the same topics and who are at the same point in their studies. Your story idea could look at the opportunities for making friends in foreign countries thanks to these virtual reality lessons. This could have long-term benefits as these children grow up and enter the world of business or even international politics. When students experience a change or break in their life, access to one-on-one teaching means they can easily continue or pick up their schooling from before. Examples of a change or break include moving to a new city or part of the country, or a bout of ill health. For children who are consigned to a hospital bed, maybe due to long-term sickness, the AI teacher can come to them and help them to continue with their education. Indeed, your story idea could centre around a child who is confined to a hospital bed for some years. Thanks to their AI teacher, they get such a good education that they become a doctor when they grow up and find a cure for the sickness they had as a child. Also, when a student is alone with their AI teacher and not overlooked by their classmates, the student can feel free to make mistakes and learn from these mistakes without worrying about what their classmates might think of them. This is particularly beneficial for shy students. If the AI teacher is displayed on a computer screen or a tablet, they can adopt the appearance of someone famous, such as William Shakespeare to teach his plays or Albert Einstein to teach physics. This could inspire students more than if the AI teacher had a generic appearance. Similarly, for younger students, the AI teacher could appear as a youngster, a babysitter, or a similar parent or caregiver figure to help the young students feel at ease. Adults could also benefit from the greater availability and flexibility provided by AI teachers. For example, adults could catch up on education that they missed out on when they were at school years or decades earlier. Or they could learn new knowledge and skills for travel or leisure purposes, or maybe to change career. Courses for adults on parenting skills provided by AI teachers could even help families raise healthier and more confident children. An AI teacher can also be programmed to carry out continuous assessment alongside its teaching. It could teach certain subjects more slowly when it senses that a student is struggling, or repeat particular topics where a student has maybe forgotten them. This continuous assessment could even mean no more end-of-year exams, which many students would welcome. For parents, the potential benefits include making it easier to homeschool their children, even if only for a few days a week. This would enable stay-at-home parents or parents who work from home part-time to see more of their children. Continuous assessment, no more exams, and students learning at their own pace could also change the school calendar year, with no more need for timetabled terms or semesters. This would enable families to go on holiday together whenever they prefer and no longer be restricted to times of the year when hotel and travel prices are higher. Your story idea could focus on how this might affect the tourist industry, either for the better or for the worse. For education boards and school administrators, the potential benefits include saving money, as AI teachers don't need paying, don't need holidays, don't get sick, and don't need to go on frequent training courses. Nor would they go on strike at first anyway. However, your story idea could focus on the potential purchase and licensing costs of AI teachers, along with increased electricity bills, all outweighing these savings. Another potential benefit is no more teacher shortages, assuming that the supply of components needed to construct and maintain AI teachers remains abundant and affordable. A shortage of these components and the consequences for AI teachers could be another potential story idea. For communities, the potential benefits include a switch from large, impersonal, centralised schools to a greater number of smaller, friendly, local schools. Currently, schools in the UK are large and centralised, often catering for many thousands of students from a large catchment area. This is because larger schools benefit from economies of scale that keep costs down. This means students have to commute over longer distances to school, often by car, which causes congestion. Also, large schools can impact negatively on shy children or children who become anxious in big crowds. If using AI teachers reduces education costs, small and medium-sized schools could become financially viable. Maybe a large centralised school could be replaced by 3 medium-sized schools, each with a smaller catchment area, making it easier for students to walk or cycle to school, thus reducing car-generated congestion on the roads. Shy or anxious children would be more comfortable at these smaller schools, as everyone will know everyone else, reducing the opportunities for bullying to go undetected. Your story idea could focus on one of these children who flourishes after transferring to a smaller school once AI teachers are established. Can you think of other benefits? Please add your suggestions to this video's comments. Question 10. What are the potential issues, problems, or unintended consequences? For students, the reduced time interacting with other children could cause feelings of isolation and delay the development of communication skills and emotional skills. This could result in behavioural issues such as depression, temper outbursts, and even violence. Your story idea could centre on some behavioural scientists who warn about these issues, but they're not listened to. What happens next? Alternatively, some children learn best when they can bounce ideas off their classmates. Such children could flounder if they only have access to one-on-one teaching. A solution could be to teach some lessons in groups, maybe via augmented reality or virtual reality. But what if a particular school doesn't have funds or access to such technology? Your story idea could focus on an outgoing child who becomes increasingly introverted as they are forced to learn on their own. Another issue is the potential invasion of privacy if the AI teacher's video feed is intercepted or if the student's online records are leaked or tampered with. This invasion of privacy could be state-sanctioned. For example, a law enforcement agency could spy on the children of a suspected terrorist in the hope that the terrorist might walk past in the background of the video, thus confirming their location. Or it could be from hackers who then extort money or favours from the student, threatening to release an embarrassing video clip if the student refuses to do something illegal or nefarious for them. Alternatively, the hackers could be the students themselves, attempting to change their test results or their friends' results, maybe under duress, as a favour, or to impress someone at school that they have a crush on. For human teachers, the problem is that they could be out of a job. Your story could centre around this obvious problem, as a teacher struggles with the prospect of unemployment. Do they apply to be a teacher assistant, or do they maybe join a secret unofficial market of tutors teaching the children of parents who distrust the AI teachers? For education boards and school administrators, the cost of converting classrooms into learning booths to provide somewhere for one-on-one education could prove too high. So they stick with human teachers only to be outpaced in the school league tables by neighbouring schools who are financially able to embrace the AI teacher revolution. The drive towards smaller neighbourhood schools could burden communities with underused, oversized school premises that are costly to maintain and run. Also, local residents could object to new schools being built next to their properties, delaying construction and increasing planning costs. Your story could focus on this clash of wills. The AI teachers themselves could be hacked and their performance modified. This interference could range from mischievous pranksters or ideological pressure groups wishing to impose their will through to foreign powers, either for espionage purposes or to undermine societal cohesion. If AI teachers provide children all over the world with equal access to high-quality education, an unintended consequence could be a dramatic change in global educational outcomes. This could result in a change to the balance of power between nations. Or, conversely, it could lead to a homogenization of education, an eradication of local cultures, and diminish the diversity of ideas that is necessary for inventors to come up with new ideas when faced with new challenges. Can you think of other issues, problems, and unintended consequences? Please add your suggestions to this video's comments. Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to use any of these story ideas for your own novels, plays, screenplays and TV scripts. No doubt you can think of more open-ended questions. Please add them to this video's comments. If they're especially good, I might even use them myself. To see me create initial story ideas from these open-ended questions, please watch my next follow-up video. Please also check out the rest of my YouTube channel, especially where I discuss the various books that I've written. I hope my channel encourages you to buy my books and to read them if you haven't already done so. Finally, please feel free to leave comments below and to like and subscribe this video and my YouTube channel. Don't be a stranger.